أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم. Ayah number 6, Surah Al-Hashr. Banu Nadir, the tribe of Yahud. So they were asked to leave. That is called exile. They were given 10 days. Now their palm trees, their fortresses, their gardens all came in the hand of the believers. When something come in the hand of to the hand of the believers by fighting, when you fight, so that is called ghanima. If you don't fight, they surrender, and something comes to your hand, that is called fay'un. Fay', the mal of fay. The root word of this fay is faya and hamza, and it means returning to a good condition, returning to a good state. Like in the Qur'an, Allah says, "Hatta tafi'a ila amrillah." Tafi'a, the same root word, which means they come back. Two people are fighting, and they are both Muslims. So you should go ahead and talk to the one who is wrong, because one will be right, one will be wrong. So you go to the one who is wrong until they come back to the right path. They call tafi'a. فَإِنْ فَاءُوا. Okay? Coming back. So why it is called fight? Because all the wealth belong to Allah. And if somebody don't believe in Allah and he own it, so he did ghasab. Ghasab means forcefully taking it. When it comes back to the believers, it means that they come to the right hand, because they were supposed to have it in the first hand. So that is why it came back to the mustahiq, the one who deserved it. It came back to the original. That's why it's called tafi'a. Fay. Okay, that's why it's called fay. There is another term also, if you want to learn. Like for example, look, the sun rises from the east, right, and then it come here, right here in the middle, and then it go to the west. You see? Samajh rahe ho ki nahi? Okay, so now look here. If I put an object here, this is an object, like a pillar. So in the first part of the day, the rays of the sun are coming, the object is blocking it. So the shade of the object is toward the west. And when the sun is right here on the top of this object, the shade will be zero. And then when the sun comes here, the rays are coming here, and another shade develops which is toward the west. So remember this thing, that at the time of zawal means, look, when the sun is right on the top of this object, isko kya kehte hain? When the sun is right on the top of the object, usko kya kahenge? So no, because people call it zawal, it is not zawal. That's why I'm asking you. When the sun is right on the top of me, that is called qiyamu shams. Usko kya kahenge? Qiyamu shams. And when the sun go an inch to the west, that is called what? Zawalu shams. Because zawal means mailan, inclined. So when it is right on the top of my head, it is called what? Qiyamu shams. When it go a little bit to the west, it is called what? Zawal. When zawal happen, you can pray dhuhr. And when it is qiyamu shams, salat haram. You cannot pray. It's clear, right? Okay, so now dhuhr started here, look. And the zawal is shams. Dhuhr started. When will dhuhr finish? When will Dhuhr finish? Suppose this is 1 foot. So Imam Malik, Imam Shafi'i, Imam Ahmad, the two students of Imam Abu Hanifa, which are called Imam Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad, all of them, they are agreed on one point, that when the shade also become 1 foot, so Dhuhr finish and Asr start. Some you are following me or not? Look, now the shade is, the sun is to the west, right? The sun is to the west, and another shade is developing here. So this object is 1 foot. So all these Aimma say, when this shade also become 1 foot, then Dhuhr finish and Asr start. And this qawl is called what? The qawl is called misl. Misl means the shade is equal to the object. They call misl. Only Imam Abu Hanifa say when the shade become 2 foot. And that is called the qawl of mislain. So Hanafi say what? Mislain. And all the other Aimma say what? Misl. So what I'm just saying, that this is also a very strong qawl. So it's not like suppose you are in journey or something, if you acted on the other qawl, it's very strong qawl too, the misl one also, because even half of the Hanafi also say the same thing. So now why I came to this mas'ala here, that at the time of, so this is when they say, when the shade of every object become misl, so you will see in the book it will say, Sewa Fay'uz Zawal. What that mean? That at the time of Zawal, there is 1 inch shade. So you have to add it to that. So what that is? The misl will say 1 foot plus 1 inch. To add what? Fay'uz Zawal. Fay'uz Zawal. Because shade also called what? Fay. Because it come back. It starts from one place, it come back to the same point. So it's called fay. So fay in Arabic is called what? Shade also. Fay'uz Zawal. But I explained to you this rule. Why? Because there are practical ramifications of this. Look, like for example, in misl, suppose at 4 p.m. is misl, and 5 p.m. is what? Mislain. So according to Imam Abu Hanifa, if your child reach home at 4:30, so what can he do? Go ahead and pray Dhuhr. Follow Imam Abu Hanifa. You understand what I'm saying? According to Imam Abu Hanifa, Dhuhr finishes 5 o'clock. I'm giving you an example. According to the other Aimma, Dhuhr finish at 4. Your child reached school at 4:30. So this is ikhtilaf ummati rahma, that there is tawassu. Go ahead and follow Hanafi. And 4:30, the child Dhuhr is what? Not qadha. It is ada according to who? Imam Abu Hanifa. So sometimes you can make use of this ikhtilaf for your benefit, to save yourself from haram. You say, look, at least I am not doing something out of my own. I am following at least one imam, which is good. Okay. So this is called Fay'uz Zawal. Fay'uz Zawal. Anyway, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, وَمَا أَفَاءَ اللَّهُ. Now how will you translate fay in English? There is no word for it. You know that. The gains that you get from the enemies without fighting with them peacefully, they surrender, is called what? Fay. Because why? It came back to the original owner. They were supposed to have it in the first place. Okay, because everything belonged to Allah. If you don't believe in Him, why you are using His things? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, وَمَا أَفَاءَ اللَّهُ. Whatever fay Allah give, ala rasulihi, He pass on to His messenger. Minhum, from those enemies of Allah. Fama awjaftum, you have not urged on. Urge on means sawari dorana. When you give accelerator to your car and you make it move fast, that is called ijaf. Or suppose you make your horse run very fast, that is called in Arabic what? Ijaf. It go fast. So fama awjaftum alayhi, you have not urged on your horses for that money. What that mean? You have not done any effort. It came to you for free. So فَمَا أَوْجَفْتُمْ عَلَيْهِ, you have not urged on your horses, min khaylin, your horses. وَلَا رِكَابٍ are your camel. Allah just brought it in your lap. وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ, but this is Allah, يُسَلِّطُ, He give tasallut, power, رُسُولَهُ to His messenger, ala upon man yasha, whomsoever He wish. وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٍ, and Allah is powerful over everything. समझ गए मेरी बात? So what is the summary of the ayah? Allah say, whatever you get fair, you have not done any effort. Khayl mean horse, and rekab is the plural of rakbun, which mean any transportation animal. So mainly in Arab there were two. One was khayl and one was jamal, camel. So when we mention the khayl separate, so rekab become muta'ayyin for the camel. You understand what I'm saying or not? If you say rekab can mean camel or horse. But when you mention the khayl separate, so rekab become only for what? For camel. Right? Okay. So, وَمَا أَفَاءَ اللَّهُ عَلَى رَسُولِهِ, whatever Allah give that free wealth to He passes it on to His Rasul, which is called Fay, minhum, from them. فَمَا أَوْجَفْتُمْ عَلَيْهِ, you have not urged on your horses or your camels to get that money. But it is Allah who give power to His prophets upon whosoever He wish. And Allah is powerful over everything. Right? Huh. Give it to him. No. That Ammar. This name of Allah will be?
Full now.
Why?
Because of the
because ma qabal is maftuh. Easy way to say it. Right? There's the hamza ma qabal, it is maftuh. This name of Allah will be what? Full mouth. The full mouth and the empty mouth make a big difference. Like look, وَمَا أَفَاءَ اللَّهُ, this is full mouth. And if you say وَمَا أَفَاءَ اللَّهُ, so this is thin, which is not good. Okay? عَلَى رَسُولِهِ. Here,
minhum.
Izhar. Noon sakin followed by ha, you will do what? Izhar. You don't know? Yeah. So say it then. Minhum, right? Minhum, this is izhar. Here,
aw.
Waw lean. Okay, so you say aw. Aw jaftuma. Here,
yalin.
Yailin. Alayhi. Okay, here,
Izhar.
Izhar. Min khaylin. Again, yailin. Okay? Tanween followed by waw.
Idgham.
Idgham ma'al ghunna. Khaylin wala. Okay? Yamnu. Here, tanween followed by waw again. Rikabin wala. It's called idgham ma'al ghunna. Here,
Nun bishaddad.
Nun mushaddad. The name of Allah?
Full mouth.
Full mouth. Here,
Idgham.
idgham ma'al ghunna. Say idgham ma'al ghunna, not just idgham. Okay, man yasha. Okay, name of Allah, full mouth. Here,
Ikhfa.
Ikhfa, and here is Yailin. Okay, Ikhfa mean hiding. Shay'in qadir. Right? Huh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما أفاء الله على رسوله منهم فما أوجفتم عليه من خيل ولا ركاب ولكن الله يسلط رسله على من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير.
وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.